Blagojevich. You also have the, Don't Enforce Foreign Bribery Act. You had the gutting of FARA, or the non-enforcement of FARA, the leniency on it, which is the Foreign Registration Act. Take all these things together and then tell me what the Justice Department is going to be interested in doing.
So I think that is exactly the right way to look at this, which is you have to look at this together and not individually. And as a friend of mine said, who is a white-collar defense lawyer, this is a great time to be a sort of corporate criminal. Because Pam Bondi, the new Attorney General, announced in her first day in a series of memos the gutting of various laws and protections. They dismantled the National Security Division's corporate task force. I used to oversee the Foreign Corrupt Protection Act that was in there to stop bribery. Every single country in the world prohibits bribery. And we have been prosecuting the FCPA violations. Now it is law of the jungle, where every corporation is now free to, according to Pam Bondi, bribe companies and bribe public officials in order to gain business. Who does that? I mean, this is supposed to be a rule of law country. Republican and Democratic administrations had been fighting that. It is now a great time to be a foreign adversary because, as you pointed out, the Foreign Agents Registration Act, the Kleptocracy Initiative, all of that has been disbanded. So if you want to engage in foreign interference with our elections, you're free to do that.
It's a lot what's going on right now, isn't it?
Happy Valentine's Day, by the way.
Oh, happy Valentine's Day to you, too.
Will you be my Valentine?
Yes, why not? Oh, please, if you love me, buy a Chris is Wrong shirt. Because I have so many Chris is Wrong posts to get to. And, I didn't print the mean ones about you. And I know you don't read the mean ones about me. The pathetic few Chris is Right ones. But anyway, if you love me, buy a Chris is Wrong t-shirt, won't you? Let's even the score.
Is there a score to even?
Yes. Yeah. Oh, wait, hang on. Sorry, I have a love letter because it is Valentine's Day from Paul Poundstone.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
She says, Steph, as you know, I'm a fan of your show. I'm a big fan. I've been listening on my space heater for the last couple of months because I can't get it on the radio, and it's been brisk out. I thought I couldn't enjoy the show more, but when I heard your Maya Wiley jingle that includes Ernest T. Bass from the Andy Griffith Show, your fine program wormed its way inexorably into my heart. Your pal, Paula Poundstone. Oh, thank you, Paula, my one true love. Happy Valentine's Day. Yes, we were saying, New York, you could have had Maya Wiley.
Right.
And instead, oh my God, this giant crook, Eric Adams, he is just like Trump. No wonder Trump likes him. First of all, we have Bella's trying to find everything at once. We have heroes of democracy. All of these attorneys that quit. I mean, I'm telling you, the rule of law is on life support, but it's hanging on.
My friend Christian texted me yesterday and said, the quid pro quo with him is crazy.
Right. And then he does a quid pro quo to get the charges dropped.
Right.
And so, the attorney that quit that was prosecuting, she's a conservative, what do you call it, Federalist Society clerk for Scalia. She's not some oh my God. And they had even more evidence. They were going to do more. I mean, we'll talk to Glenn Kirshner in just a few minutes. And we have Brian Karam, super reporter.
Super genius.
Yes, and Allison Gill today. I cannot wait to talk to Brian. What is going on? It's like North Korea in the press room now. Who are these outlets are letting in there? They're like, is President Trump the greatest leader in the history of the world or just the United States, you think? You're asking these questions to foreign leaders who are like, what? I mean, we've officially stopped being America. I'm sorry. I'm looking for, there it is.
Are you okay? What?
I'm sorry. It's the illegal stack.
You need an aspirin?
Legal Stack has met Heroes of Democracy today, fella. Just so you, sorry, it's a lot of jingles we're calling for all at once. But yes, this would include all the attorneys that.
Defending our nation from the clutches of fascist idiocracy, we proudly present Heroes of Democracy.
All the attorneys that just resigned, right? I mean, I gotta say, this is like the silver lining stack now.
Yep.
Justice Department recent instruction to drop corruption charges against New York City Mayor Eric Adams has prompted a wave of resignations from key federal prosecutors on Thursday, including one attorney who said the order amounted to a quid pro quo. Danielle Sassoon, We salute ye, hero of democracy. Again, a Scalia clerk. She's not, this is the thing. This Eric Adams thing, Chris, it played into Trump's favorite. Oh, I was persecuted by the Biden administration.
Yep.
He is obviously guilty AF, allegedly. Two other prosecutors from the DOJ in Washington also resigned. In her letter to Bondi, Sassoon said when she attended a meeting on January 31st with Beauvais, that's Trump's personal lawyer, and Adams' lawyers, the mayor's attorneys repeatedly urged what amounted to a quid pro quo. This is just like the Ukraine story. This is exactly what Trump did, that he got impeached for the first time. Indicating that Adams would be in position to assist with the department's enforcement priorities. This is ICE, right? Only if the indictment were dismissed. Oh my God, that's the textbook definition of quid pro quo. Beauvais then admonished a member of Sassoon's team who was taking notes in order they be collected when the meeting is over. That's just like Trump, remember?
Yep.
Him saying, I don't like why you're taking notes. I don't like lawyers that take notes. Because mob lawyers don't take notes. Oh my God. Beauvais then added the prosecutors who worked on the Adams case were now on administrative leave until further notice will be investigated by the Office of the Attorney General. Oh my God. Sassoon said if a criminal prosecution cannot be used to punish political activity, it likewise cannot be used to induce or coerce such activity. Threatening criminal prosecution, even to gain an advantage in civil litigation, is considered misconduct for an attorney. I mean, thank God some of these people and people at the FBI have some sense of duty, of law and order, of whatever. This is, okay, sorry. It's a lot.
Yeah, you're in a state.
A lot. Oh, now I don't even have room next to my Chernobyl potatoes to move anything. Cover all the law breaking. Yeah, Manhattan federal prosecutors were prepared to bring a new bombshell indictment charging Eric Adams with destroying evidence and telling people to lie to the FBI. Oh my God, exactly like Trump. It's the same playbook. Okay. One last hero of democracy before we move on from. So, did you see this? What's his name? Tom Hobag.
Tom Homan.
Correct.
Yeah.
The border czar. Oh, do we have this audio? So he's on, what do you call it? Laura Ingraham. She noted that AOC posted a webinar explaining the rights immigrants have and how they might be able to avoid being deported. So the host said AOC is showing migrants how to game the system. No, she's just showing them how to what their rights are. Right. Oh, so I'm sorry. Do we do have it? Oh, yes. Thank you. Yes.
You got AOC out there, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, Congresswoman, doing a webinar to help illegals avoid, I guess, apprehension.
And I sent an email today to the Deputy Attorney General. At what level is that impediment? Is that impediment? I'm not an attorney. I'm not a prosecutor. Is that impediment? Is that impeding our law enforcement efforts? If so, what are we going to do about it? Is she crossing the line?
Yeah, he went on to say, I'm working with the Department of Justice and finding out where's that line. So maybe AOC is going to be in trouble now. Oh, my God. They're just an entire administration of bullies. So I love AOC. You're going to need to ready heroes of democracy again. She said, she tweeted, maybe she's going to be in trouble now. Maybe he can learn to read. The Constitution would be a good place to start. Oh, bam. You. That's. Yep. Thank you, AOC. That's how you model courage and not cowardice. And one last hero of democracy, a federal judge has ordered the Trump administration to temporarily lift a 3-week funding freeze that has shut down U.S. aid and development programs worldwide. We will talk to Glenn in just a couple minutes. I mean, some of the courts are holding, and by the way, people have been pointing out, these are judges appointed by some Trump. Yep. But Republicans, Democrats, whatever. So the rule is law is holding by a thread this morning.
Yeah. We may need to give it a shot of bourbon to keep it going.
To my point about Chris being right, I mean, we'll get to all of them, but Ryan said, you wanted to see liberals drown so bad you forgot you're in the same boat. So, you also. Okay. Chris says we can talk down to them. You can call them stupid because... Okay.
When did I say you can't talk down to MAGA? I didn't.
All right. Well, we will. You know what? We will explore the entire.
I never said anything about MAGA people.
All right. Oh, all right. There's been a sidebar, counselor. We will discuss when we get back. Hang on. This is a lot of Glenn stack.
Yeah. What do you?
I gotta move these potatoes. Does anyone have a crane?
How about if we get a helicopter? The one used in Operation Dumbo Drop.
Dumbo Drop.
Starring Dennis Leary.
Starring Dennis Leary. Okay. That's a really old joke, Bella. You know.
Oh, yeah.
All right. All right. And also the guy on Instagram that says we're paying too much attention to Bella. Also you. Okay. I'm just, everybody can write off this morning. Which she's a baby. This is part of the 2-week welcome wagon.
Happy Valentine's Day, Bella.
Yes. Happy Valentine's Day, Bella. We love you. Look, Sean, our former, look at him. He's the former stem cell on the Stephanie Miller Show, replaced by a zygote who's almost 20 years younger than him.
He is not on any kind of camera whatsoever.
No, but he's over there lurking, fixing things. Oh, hey there, it's Stephanie Miller. If you're like me and you love sharp political insight, pointy, you like it pointy and sharp, bold opinions, and a touch of humor to make sense of these crazy times, have I got some fantastic news for you. The Political Voices Network is now on Substack. This is your new go-to for the best in independent media. We're talking about my show streaming daily with episodes on demand, the fearless of journalism of Brian Karem, the brilliant side-splitting satire of John Fugelsang, the unrelenting working class advocacy of Rick Smith, and so much more. Here's the best part. Subscribing is so easy. You can join for free or go to the extra mile. Support these incredible independent voices by signing up for a full subscription starting at just $8. You'll get access to exclusive content, behind-the-scenes insights, and a chance to directly fuel fearless, unfiltered media. So what are you waiting for? Head on over to politicalvoicesnetwork.com. Hit that subscribe button and become part of the movement keeping truth alive in an era of corporate media overload. Every subscription helps, especially yours. One more time, that is politicalvoicesnetwork.com. Sign up now. Do it.